Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order...
There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Prescott now. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And again, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown on the season, and the Cowboys continue to pour it on. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trevon Diggs. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is taken in at the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Now here's Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Tucker now for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. One play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. He finds his man complete. It's Jenkins. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Ain't doing nothing.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
And it's no good.